Neither team willing to move in too quickly on the Zapdos fight. And it's, oh, Gengar coming in with a Night Slash, connects really hard. Nidorino trying to bounce back, and here they go.
But yeah, okay. No, I actually have played with Monk a decent amount. We played it in like a content creator tournament thing once upon a time. Also, wonder if you could toss me up a stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But his Machamp play is stellar. Like, he is a very, very good Machamp player. I love watching them play, so I'm excited to see them wielding the Machampion themselves.
Absolutely. We're also seeing Eldegoss today for the first time, I believe, which is a lot of fun to see. I love seeing different mons getting shows. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, when we see a meta, it's neat to see that meta developing and forming, and you want to see strong mons out there. But is it ever cool when you get to see something that maybe, yeah, you haven't seen as much lately, the Eldy? And are we seeing, hold on, are we seeing Eldy in the middle? Wawa rocking Jungle Eldegoss. Hold on, everyone. This is a moment live on Twitch.tv.
I would be hyped for this, but I feel like a Snorlax invade is a nail in a coffin for this Pokemon. I don't know how you out-secure a Snorlax in this early game, or even fight one level up. That's
what I was gonna say. I mean, it's not even the secure. It's just try and get out with your life. I'm not sure either. Wawa did manage to survive, which is big, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, like, there's no doubt that Wawa is going to be a little bit behind on the levels, although there's Dreadnought on that Pika. Now they've got that again. Dreadnought pretty good on that awareness of the jungle invades, and it looks like, yeah, they do manage to get it. So Wawa gets the evolution and now can continue on. Needs to try and get that red buff, I suppose. And, you know, the LD God itself, it's one heck of a play, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'll go down and say Leaf Tornado Plus is one of the best moves in the entire game, and if taking the jungle is what gets you there, then maybe that's what you gotta do. I don't know. Dreadnought here with a pretty big offense. The Electro Ball on lock is going to be a lot of damage. Justin can take a few of those for sure, but not too many would combine there with Spooky Fair. Hit a really, really nice play by those two players. Dreadnought has been playing this Pikachu pretty much perma this today on this Saturday, and they have been making it look exceptional. I love the supportive Pikachu play.
Yeah. And again, that's Dreadnought, one of the comfort picks for sure, and you're seeing it consistently. And now Wawa, again, you can see, you just mentioned Leaf Tornado Plus. Now, even just the early Leaf Tornado, look at that. Managed to get the team into a really nice position, causes some damage along the way. Super supportive, super fast, and again, the damage that an Eldegoss can actually do. If you've got the right items, the right emblems, I guess no emblems in this, but the right items at the very least, you can do a surprising amount of damage, and secure is not bad either.
And its Unite is an incredible Unite. Even if you're using it just offensively in a team fight, you definitely could do some big stuff. But yeah, we do have the Spore here, so we're going to go with that more offensive Eldegoss build, obviously. If you're going to put that Pokemon in the central area, you definitely want to give it every offensive tool it can to be a bit more of an attacker. They are going to try to return. They're going to notice, though, that their blue buff our red buff is not here anymore. I believe Justin is about to pick that one up.
Absolutely. And good job on Justin having the awareness that, hey, this is my opportunity to grab that, because it is going to, again, slow down that LD from hitting 9, getting that all-powerful Unite before this first objective. They now need to try and get something to actually secure that level 9, whereas that right now, if they did have that red buff, they would have it. But again, look at this. Wawa causing all sorts of damage, causing work, and look at this. May manage to, finally is taken out by the Gren. And I gotta tell you though, I love this about the customs. We talk about this all the time, and here we're seeing it. Maybe you don't necessarily love seeing an Eldegoss going into the mid, into your jungle, when you're in the ranked ladder situation. However, in a custom match like this, an opportunity to try it out, see if it can work, see if you've got the skill, the talent, and maybe just the knowledge and luck to make it work. Yeah. I'm out here for it, and there you can see he goes ahead, pops the ultimate after the Gren ult from Dragon lands directly on them for the offensive. Probably wanted to use that to secure, but wasn't able to hold on to it, and in the end it is Gren getting that, going to be sending that towards the right node, and now on 55, that node, they're trying to crash that in, possibly get a nice overcap at the same time. However, Orange mounting a solid, an absolutely incredible defense, and that Mamo going to just do all sorts of work, but now is going to take probably 25 minutes to try and take the Regieleki out on its own.
Hey, now 22 minutes. It has red buff, so
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's trying its best. Okay,
Yeah.
It's gonna clear through that Wrench
Yep.
Lucky
And-
rather slowly, but hopefully not go down.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
oh,
they
man.
stay. They stay up.
Spooky for it, using that health pool to the maximum effectiveness, a maximum efficiency. That's what you want to see, and I love it. Good job there, Mamo.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, just back on this Azumarill, trying to take a 1v2 situation here in the enemy central area. I believe that was their Unite, but Dragon is going to just snuff them out very quickly. Dragon's Greninja is definitely the main problem that Orange Team is going to need to solve if they want to prevent Purple Team from getting back in this game whatsoever. They're definitely that late game could be a savior in a couple of situations, but it's also just finding the vast majority of their knockouts.
Absolutely. Gren, again, it is an assassin character, really. And, well, you can see, again, Dragon, no slouch of this game, knows what they're doing, knows how to play Gren. Definitely one of their strongest mons that they have under their tool belt right now. And, again, with Orange, with Wawa, rocking that LD in the middle. I'm not sure. I'm rooting for them. I really am. Because there's nothing I want more than to see this work. But at the same time, I'm a little concerned that when you look at the late game, how the difference is going to be between having your mid laner as a Gren that's, again, being super effective versus having an LD that is doing everything it can, but it just may not have that same punch in the late game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of working so far right now. I mean, they have a 165 to 54 lead, over 100 point lead. Dreadnought finds yet another KO. I mean, blind effects are so strong in that game. I believe at 11, you do have access to Leaf Tornado Plus. So now, anytime a damage carry starts swinging in, especially a Machamp, as soon as you land a Leaf Tornado on them, they're going to miss like for 2 solid seconds, which is a big thing that your team can use.
Yeah, but once again, another objective thanks to the Greninja going to be shooting off into the direction of that orange node, and it looks like this one they may not be there in time to block it. Oh, just in time, Green manages to run back, get attention of Regieleki, says, hey, stop moving towards my node. And now we've got Spooky for it once again there, this time with a little bit of assistance though, not going to be having to burn it by himself. And yeah, no, you're right. Again, it's interesting because if you look at the levels again, Gren, technically the highest level mon on the field. Again, Dragon doing so much work for that purple team. But overall, the levels are looking really nice for Orange. And that actually usually, more often than not, I find, is the better play. If you want your overall team's level to be stronger, rather than having to rely on one mon, especially a mon that can be taken down fairly quickly, even with an extra level advantage, such as a Greninja.
Yeah, it just changes how you fight too, right? If you were playing this kind of hyper carry style of composition, you have to rely completely on that Pokemon. You probably want to play a bit spread out, give that player chances for one-on-one fights and situations like that. On the other end, if you're kind of having this level curve across your entire team, keeping those levels up, in the majority of your staff, if you will, that's definitely going to be a situation where you want just a big brawly team fight. Do not give the chance for this hyper carry to walk all over your squad. Instead, just bring it to them, take down the lower targets first, focus fire well, and play it out as well as you've been playing this entire game. So Orange side, with the next 15 seconds to think about, plan their strategy before this final stretch starts. They have great positioning. Eldegoss here waiting for his dunk in that bottom path there with hole 50. Very, very nice play from them. Greninja, though, might have figured out their game plan.
Absolutely. But here's again, now we're seeing it. This 1v1, this is actually incredible. Oh, sadly, the Blissey does show up as well as the Machamp. No longer a 1v1 situation at all. Wawa forced to pop the ultimate just to get out and survive. It's a shame. I would have loved to have seen that Gren versus the LD in the 1v1. Just out of curiosity to see how that actually worked in the end. But look at that. Once again, Wawa going to be going for that back cap. Now, are those birds going to stop him? That's the question. And the answer is no, they are not. Just decide to stop. However, in the middle, you can see there are some kills going. Again, it looks like overall that it was going in Orange Team's favor. However, it's a very quick turnaround right now. Oh, Spooky! An absolutely great play along with the Azumarill, but now it's just Dragon left alive. Dragon, you can't do that. You got to go ahead and get some points on the board. That's your only opportunity right now. Took him a second to recognize the play, but now he's doing it. He'll get that 100 in. Definitely going to close the gap, but still not going to be near enough. They need to do something big here.
Yeah, I mean, that when all the chips were laid down, only the Greninja remained. Now, the only Unite moves left are going to be Jess's Azumarils, and then, of course, the Snorlax on the other side. So, Justin is going to have to try to displace, whereas Jess is going to need to find a key target to knock out quickly. Rayquaza getting absolutely burned right now, and the Greedent takes it for the right side.
Wow.
Orange team secures it.
That is a massive, massive moment for the Orange, because all of a sudden, they're going to be pushing on the offensive, and there you can see 3-4 of purple goes down, and now Cest is there trying to say, well, let me at least try and get some sort of dunk, let me stem this bleeding, but Wawa says, I'm not going to let that happen, no way, no how, I'm going to win this game as an Eldegoss in the jungle. That's what's going to happen right now, and we're seeing it live again, twitch.tv. The opposing team has officially surrendered, 565 to 163, the Eldegoss strikes back.
Eldegoss is here to stay, it looks like, too. I definitely want to see the numbers from them, but Orange team with a nice victory across the board. Admirable efforts there from Dragon on the Greninja to walk through the entire enemy team, but in the end, Orange team is able to rally back, get the Greedent to last hit the Rayquaza, and come back in that game.
And
let it be known, though, Jess with 12 knockouts.
12 knockouts, and you can see, again, Wawa was able to do it because of the support staff on the team, for sure, was so good. You can see all those kills. But at the end of the day, 21 assists from Wawa on that LD was obviously in the fray, in the fight a lot of the time. They're maybe not cleaning up the kills, but at the very least setting them up. And credit, 80,000 damage done. It looks like the number one damage dealer in the match was the Eldegoss.
LD Glock. Too good.
LD
Too
Glock.
good.
OP, LD needs a nerf. Can you imagine right now? That's
No.
Timmy is just going, all right, I guess Eldegoss is the new carry, so we're gonna have to go ahead and reduce Leaf Tornado plus damage by 10%. And
Wawa, what have you done?